So, where were we? Let's see. We got the hubcaps. I've been sat looking at this game for a while, trying to catch up, because it's been a while since we last played it. Like, what the hell did we do last? We need to pay the cafe guy, or he won't let us sleep in that room. So, yeah. We've got the hubcaps. We need to go to the pawn shop south of the plaza. I need to find out where that is then. Let's see if we can find a pawn shop. We're still looking for our badge and gun. I mean, you know, best cop in the world, right? We need to call Sylvie, the woman who reported the initial crime. We haven't found anything for the karaoke. The union guys aren't in yet. Oh, Felix! Hello, how are you? How is the Felix? Hello. How was your week so far? I was just giving everyone a rundown of mine and my recovery for my head and my eyes, which thankfully neither are no longer exploding, so we're all good. And we're just catching up now on where we were last time on Disco Elysium. So we have spinning rims, spinning hubcaps that we need to take to a pawn shop to get some money. So that'll be good. We're still on Monday, so the water lock isn't till Wednesday. We need to find out who put the clothes in the trash. We don't know who else might have access to the Whirling's trash. The secret passage, no idea yet. Back in Kuno's got some found pants, so we need to go and buy those from the little scouse crackhead. Where's the rest of the armor? Oh yes, I can do an empathy check with Kuno, but I'm probably going to save that until we've gone through the night and get back to him in the daytime. Good, cold drink, work, hotness outside, such a summer. It's not bad here, but I got myself a nice big mug. I've been using my big mug today for the first time in a while. I've taken 2 sips and it's like, dying already. God. But other than that, I'm feeling fine, thank you. My head's better. It's not hurting today. I've not needed to take any tablets, which is good because I ran out of tablets and went out yesterday to buy more tablets, but I didn't need them yesterday, so that was good. So I now have tablets again, but I haven't needed to take any yet. Take a drink. Excellent. Well, I will take a drink of the water. Nice, refreshing British tap water. Gotta eat the pills to buy more pills. Yes, exactly. So, yeah, running the number on the victim's armor. Right, the next day, after the night time, we need to call back and find out more about the armor. And we're gonna get those boots. We need to do a thing where we tell Kim that it's like time for him to fuck off for the day, and then I can go and get those boots out of the freezer if I can. But we've got to pay for the damages first. The ones on the speakers? No, the ones that the corpse is wearing. Oh my god, it's snowing. Also, I've equipped the trash bag again. And yeah, I want those corpse boots. They're armored boots. Come on. I've also equipped the ledger. I didn't realize I could equip it, but it will give me +1 to inland and empathy. -2 authority. This, I think, is determining my play style. I was giving it a good long think, like, what do I really want to focus on? Visual calculus and shivers, definitely. Possibly this as well. Suggestion and drama. They're going to be the main things. Logic, perhaps? I don't know. But my authority is down to 2. Drama, yes. My authority is down to 2. I think it would be hilarious. And my savior fare is down to 0. Why is that down to... Why do I have -2? I had -1. Oh my god, what's happened? Oh, is it the bag? It might be the bag. No, it's not the bag. What gave me -2? Oh, it's the shoes and the pants. Oh, so I've always had that. I thought I had more. Anyway, I think it would be hilarious if as a cop I have like no authority at all. And I also find it really funny that equipping a cop's clipboard reduces his authority level. Probably because the thing, you know, stinks because it came out of the trash. But anyway, we need to go to the pawn shop to the south of the square. But I don't know where, I mean, this isn't the pawn shop, this was the other thing. there's things. I didn't. Oh, no. Don't want to talk to Kim. Kim, get out of the way. Oh, hey, we got more plastique. Nice. So this pawn shop is down here, but we can't get across the bridge yet. That won't be lowered for a couple of days. Is this it? Maybe. Is it one of these buildings? What is this? Roy's Pawn Shop. My dad's called Roy. I love this game already. It's great. Yeah, I'm liking it. Alright, let's get these rims done. We're just going to do this and sleep. You know, well, not sleep. I'm going to get those boots first. We need to debrief with Kim as well. Then I'm going to go get those boots. Then we're going to sleep. And then we'll talk to Kuno, because I put points in empathy, so I now have a white check for his empathy test. What is this? Let me look at all the things. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. Cha-ching. And... oh, the guy's there, okay. I thought it was one of those fortune teller machines. A bust of a woman. The plaque says DEI. Can you get exhausted? I haven't seen anything like that. A dark film projector is whirring away. Welcome to the pawn shop. So yeah, I haven't seen anything like that, but there is a ticking clock on the day. This timer moves when you talk. So when that's the only thing it seems, talking or interacting with objects in the world tends to move the clock along. Mostly military wear with a few eccentric fashions thrown in. Nice. Oh, what is that?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Okay. Let your gaze run over it.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Nah, would it now? Yeah. Is this a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Why isn't it outside? Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
Uh-huh. Yes, but I want to fine him for it.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
I mean, maybe. How much?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Are you out of your mind? There's one just like that on every corner, or even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep, or 700 sounds about right. No, even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep.
There's also the matter of rewiring, but the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Uh-huh. There's nothing else you need to know about the light. Why did my inventory flash? What is that?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved.
Yeah, 700? What? Nani?
This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
Oh yeah, the gold and the orange, the amber colors.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Cool. Multifunctional. Shopkeep, this Stereo 8 approved machine here.
It's the Harman Welshie W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there.
Ooh.
It'll set you back 12 real.
That all? Are you sure it's in working order though?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
Why don't you like music?
The stuff I record myself. Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by. Nocturnal animals climbing on the roof. Airship rotors. That kind of thing.
This is like one of those guys that's like a special effects guy in a studio, right, for movies, and he just runs around recording sounds of just any type for stock library sounds, like people walking on a gravel driveway or something, or, you know, rubbing a Brillo pad across a pan, that kind of thing.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds he's describing.
No, we don't need to do experimental sounds. We're not trying to invite chaos, okay? We don't need the Emperor's children coming along and making a mess. Alright. What's over there?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table.
Cool.
Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Yeah, businessman, yeah.
Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Uh-huh.
A long, long time ago.
The blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Alright. Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
And the ones in rags?
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most
Peasant
of them
militia.
carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Okay. Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers.
Oh.
I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope even we can do it, or contrast is meant to be disheartening as it ought to be. Or it is impossible to win against the cohorts of the capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. Wow. Wish it was more nuanced as it stands. I cannot comment. No, it's meant to be disheartening. It ought to be.
I don't like either set very much, to be honest. But there are many parents among my customers.
Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table. 42% chance. Let's do this.
Why?
Yo!
What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What? Ooh. I like how it shows you the math as well. That's pretty cool. What is this? Show it to the shopkeeper.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Of course. No, who?
The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend.
Is he played by Christopher Walken?
About a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
Yes, probably. I will purchase this headless figurine.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Oh, really?
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
Mm-hmm. Let's have a look. What have we got? Items. Okay. But I can't equip it, right? No. Yeah, so it doesn't actually have any attributes. Maybe we'll unlock some, though. You never know. Let's talk to the guy. I have some spinning rims.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
It is hypnotic. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Hey, Zaras, what's up? Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored.
The pawn shop loved this NPC. I'm liking it so far. We just bought the Headless Horseman figurine from the shelf. We dug through 42% chance, nailed it, found a Headless Horseman in a tracksuit. 50 cents. I'm like, whatever, I'll take it.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection. I may have something to add to it, or typical, yes, typical vacacious consumerist objects. Oh, vacuous, sorry, not vacacious. Vacuous consumerist objects. We are very we're bringing communism back now, so we might have to go with that. I think some of your selections are press your finger to your lips, more tasteful than others, or this business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, recapitalize. No, vacuous consumerists.
It keeps me entertained.
Okay, well, enjoy it while it lasts, because we will bring communism back. Oh my god, 17%? Is Roy high, and if yes, what is he on? Let's try that out.
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer. Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Yes, obviously. So I've got to put a point into electrochemistry to open it up as a white check. Oh, ooh. Yeah, because the pawn shop, maybe somebody brought our gun here and pawned it. Let's ask that first.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
We pawned the gun? Oh no.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh god.
Oh god, indeed.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Yeah, so hi Kim, sorry. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. No, wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Interesting.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
Yeah, there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight, and that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
It was one of those water pistols full of tequila. Yeah. What? Oh no. I really should have killed myself. Maybe I still will one of these days. Wow. No. Oh my god, no. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. Oh no, wait. How much did I sell it for?
15 real.
That's it.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Nope. This is reality, Kim.
This has got to be the most. Wow.
Wow.
There's pity there, too. In case you didn't notice.
Mm-hmm. Happens to the best of us, I guess, huh?
It certainly does. Especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman.
She.
Although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Ever stoic. There is only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Or maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. Or I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizen militia? I'm sorry, I sold my gun. No, first one. There's only one explanation. She's a fan.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Mm-hmm. Any idea where we find the buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Okay.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Okay. Be suspicious of all the females in case they have my gun. Especially ones who oink. She kept calling herself a pig. Is that right? I think I've got that right. At least now, I know I lost my sidearm. Let's do something else. I'd like to sell you something.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Oink oink. Wait, Felix, do you have my gun? Yeah, we'd like to sell the hubcaps, yeah.
Roy takes
Spinning
the
rims
hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them?
Yes.
Jump-a-mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 130 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
Oh man, he's keeping the rest. Damn, I mean, fair trade. This was his. Okay.
The rest is for him. To compensate for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Yeah, and also for pain of following us around.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I'd like to sell all my clothes now. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Oh no. Do you know what the tattoos mean though?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
We need to find a cigarette lighter.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are. But the tattoos on the man are not that.
Let's have a look at the pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I don't know if I want to sell the rifle or keep hold of it for now. Because you never know. Somebody might want that. And it'd be like, yo, you got one of those? Damn, that's a collector's item. I'll give you like 600 real for it. I'll be like, whoa. Yeah, dude. I'll keep it for now. Alright, nothing to sell.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright, other business. Hey, Urinti! How's it going?
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Cool. I love that. It's like, oh, cool, a bright light caught my eye. Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Oh yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my stardom hard lately. Been sick for today after the jab yesterday. Oh no. Oh, Shy got hers as well. Her second jab yesterday as well after work. So I'm waiting to see if she's alive today. Yeah. You're getting your first on Monday, Zaris. Nice. Awesome. So is that your first as well you're into, or was that would that be your second now? But either way, dude, I hope you feel better soon. Hope it doesn't like stick a long time for you. Shy's had a bad cough ever since her first. That's your second? Ooh, I've heard the second ones are rough compared to the first one. I'm not due for mine for a couple more, maybe 3 more weeks. We'll see. The first one I had danced away. Nice, yeah. That's what you want. You want the bad feelings to just dance away. Just get on out of here. But yes, I've been establishing my stardom hard.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop.
Yeah.
Merlin. Salam Rocky Baye. Badass on the edge disco cop.
Disco
Time
cop.
to recede into a
Oboe
ludicrous
disco
fantasy
cop.
world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Wait, what about what's that about a ludicrous fantasy world? No, action! Take me to the fantasy world.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Hell yes. It's on, baby. You planned for the second to be equally easy, but nope. Oh dear. So now we've got some kind of superstar. And I want another place I can unlock for this. So this will give me -2 logic, though, while we're working through it. That's a big hit. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar. In the group is in cocaine riddled with hepatitis C, strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not Guillaume Le Million or Davy Dewis. No, you're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it, where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. Damn, I want to put that in there. I want to get that now. That's, yeah, this needs to be a part of me. So we know roughly about the gun. Okay, so now we pay for the damages. Let's get on out of here. One thing I called in sick after I said yesterday that it was more likely that I can work. Oh no. I mean, yeah, if you're sick though, you know. Nobody can do anything about that. You just do what needs to be done to get better. That's the main thing. Oh, what is this? Maybe a sea monster did this. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, with the plaza. I'll not talk to the bench for now. We need to do stuff. It's so easy to get sidetracked in this game. You know, it's like, oh, there's a bench we can talk about. Like, but it's gonna pass more time and I have shit to do. Rather chill now than drag this pain through to the next week. Exactly, yeah, that's it. I mean, it's like, you can feel shit for many days if you don't give yourself time to properly rest up and heal, or you can take a day or two to rest up and heal, and then the many days afterwards you're fine, right? That's what I did on Tuesday. I didn't stream Tuesday because my eyes were exploding in my head, and my head was exploding as well. It was just a head explosion going on. I had a bad head, and my eyes felt buggy and weird. So I was like, I can't be around computers today. So I took 2 days. By Wednesday evening, I felt okay. Thursday, I woke up feeling fairly good. And yeah, we're back. So, or I could have streamed, felt even worse for it on Wednesday, probably Thursday, maybe even today. So, you know, you've got to do that. Good decision to call off the computers. Yeah, that was, I thought, I don't need to be around screens. Didn't even flick through my phone much. You know, I was like, computer off, laptop off, no TV, music playing. Headache was stopping me doing much of anything else, so I sat in the garden for a little bit while as well, but I would have loved to have done some garden work, 'cause it looks a bit rough out there. And then it drizzled on Thursday when I felt good. Like, shit.
Can I help you?
But anyway, here we go. So, about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I got it.
Well?
Slam the bill down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Or just here's the three. Nah, I'm just eating. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's fair dues. We fucked things up. 130 real. Here you go.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, because that does cover our night to night as well, right?
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
Yeah, because now we can get more money.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I've only got 9.5.
I'll take a room here too.
He's going to use the rest of the money.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
Except
Anything
me.
else I can do for you?
Obviously. I need a drink.
Do I have a shaker in my...
Oh, right, yeah. He doesn't do drinks. That's it. He's behind the bar, but it's like, no, I'm a manager of the cafe. No. And you're like, fucking, all right then. Yeah, okay.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this?
Shakes his imaginary shaker furiously. Because he does, yeah.
Am I smiling?
Yeah.
He's not a bartender.
Alright. I feel like you've given me this hint previously, but it isn't connecting.
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria man.
Stay calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community.
Yeah.
well, in that
We're going to
case,
skip
let
through
me
this because
pour
we
you a
already did
nice
all
big,
this. So,
refreshing, don't be
pineapple,
imbecile.
goodbye. Yep, we've already done all that anyway, so I have no intention of going through that rhetoric with him again. Wait, what? That money in here? I have 10 real. There was hidden money on this back wall? The cheek. Alright, so we have a level up. Now, this level up, I can either use it to unlock another thing for a thought, or I can put points into stuff. Kind of want to get another thought going. Now that we've got that one, I really want to get that thought going. The some kind of superstar. That's going to suit us so well. So internalize that thought. We have -2 logic for now. It might even fuck our logic up entirely. So what do? We just go upstairs? I read a cool quote lately, even the shortest pencil lasts longer than the longest memory. Wow, I like that. Yeah, because a pencil is like one of those things that I've never finished a pencil. Like, I've never thrown away like a completely used up pencil. It just doesn't happen, does it? It's like they just seem to never wear down. So I'm guessing this is Kim's room and this is mine. So do I speak to Kim to end the day now? Let's see.
Yes?
Because it said that come 10 p.m. he would finish his day, right? Where do you find such gems of games? I just heard of this game from other streamers. You know, like I watch other streamers and they were talking about this game when it was being developed, so I kept an eye on it. So, yeah, that's usually how I get all my game news. Follow a bunch of streamers on Twitter, follow a bunch of news websites on Twitter, you know, like Rock Paper Shotgun, that kind of thing, and just check stuff out when they post links. You know, go have a look at what they're telling you to look at. You'll find good stuff. And the Steam Discovery Queue, sorry. That's actually a really good thing to find good games. Because it's very good at recommending stuff that you might be interested in, or it has been for me. Alright, so I can do this. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery, but how do I get him to leave me alone for the day? I want him to leave me alone so I can go and steal those boots. End of day debrief with Kim. This is what I want to do, yeah. So I've got to be on the balcony. Do we need to be stood on the balcony together, or what? What happens? Let's go out on the balcony. Your Steam Discovery queue is utterly broken. It suggests FPS titles. I've set everywhere that you don't play FPS. Oh wow, yeah, that sounds broken. I mean, that's the problem with algorithms. There's no way to... I would love if any website that uses algorithms to suggest shit to you gives you the ability to start again. Just give me a big red button that says, forget everything you think you know about me, please, and start again. You know, because it can get broken. Yeah.
Yes?
So how do I... Yeah, you want that red button, right? Yeah. How do I get this debrief done? This end of day debrief. I don't understand how we do that. Oh, there's a red thought here. Oh, a gust of briny wind washes over you. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand how we do this. I want him to leave me alone for the day. And then I can go and steal those boots from the corpse in the freezer. That's the next thing I really want to do. Let's try going back into my room and see if that triggers something.
This is the door to the room you
good night, Lieutenant. Here we go. What's up with the thoughts in this game? Yeah, that's the cool... This is one of the coolest things I've seen in a game, is where they actually have a thought system. So the way it works, your character has all these aspects to it. These are your base stats, like your intellect, your psyche, your physics, or physique rather, and motoronics. So hand-eye coordination, you know, physical movement-based skills. And these are all the individual aspects for each and every one of them, right? And all of them will have some part to play. Like, for instance, drama occasionally pops up and it's like, dude, it would be really cool if you actually just pretended to be somebody else in this moment, or lie to this person. Do it. You know you wanna. You know, authority pops up like, I don't think this person respects you. You should probably challenge them on that, and gives you new conversation options. It's really, really cool. And the more you put points into them, the more dominant they'll become. So yeah, it's like, and that as well, what Zaras has said, our character has amnesia, doesn't know anything at all, and we're rebuilding the personality. So it's a really cool system, and I love it. It's so good. Alright, good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation.
Here we go.
Let's go out to the balcony.
Right, this is what I've been trying to get to do. We needed to pay for the room before we could trigger this.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Amnesia isn't cool, but the game seems to be. Yeah, this is really good. and there's many ways to play it. I'm playing this as the hobo cop. We got a thought from saying about whether or not we actually have a home, and is like, actually, you know what, you can convince yourself you don't have a home. It gives you this thought, which you can then work on internalizing to give you more bonuses later. And we are hobo cop, so I'm going to try and play to that. I'm playing to the fact that I've got a lot of intellect and psyche, so the one that gives us like the clue in on the cop mentality. The visual calculus is my specialty as well. This is like your ability to put a crime scene together. Drama for lying, but we're never lying to Kim. That's another thing we're going to do. We're never going to lie to Kim. Suggestion, I want to be able to manipulate people, you know, and talk my way out of situations. And possibly shivers to get my finger on the pulse of the city around me. What I probably won't be doing is increasing my physique and my endurance to get more health points, because I only have 1 hit point. I've been killed by the ceiling fan in this game. I nearly killed myself kicking a dumpster. So that's going to be fun. And now my authority has dropped because I equipped a clipboard that gives me a debuff to authority, which I think is hilarious. Because nobody's going to respect us. We are hobo cop. That's my vibe. That's how I'm going with this.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
So he lights a cigarette. I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Ah.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
See, this is the electrochemistry. This is our, like, drugs, booze, cigarettes, you know, this is the pull to drugs. So, yeah, this guy's like, ooh. This guy had us licking the bar downstairs earlier to lick a rum stain off of it. It was like, go on, lick it. You know you want to. So I did. It was glorious. I think I might want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes or no? No, we'll go. How did you get so cool, Kim? Damn.
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Might it be possible to up the dialogue just a slight bit? Is it a little bit too quiet? So I do have a volume limiter on. Let me just change the limiter. Up it to 20. Let's see how that goes.
Keeping the habit within the
that's very
parameters
loud.
he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
But yeah, the voices are fairly quiet. I've boosted it a little bit. Let me know how that goes.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
Okay. How do you think it went today?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
Yes.
I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. Then you shot the body down, which was quite the shot.
That was quite the shot. What was the percentage chance on that for me? It was like 17%, wasn't it? And I shot the body down off the tree. Fantastic. Yeah. Nothing really, just doing my job. Or I was inspired by your confidence in me, Kim. Yeah, we'll do that.
I admit I wasn't sure whether I should give you the gun, but I'm glad I did. Your shot enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with.
See you later, Felix. Enjoy the look.
I still feel like we missed something, but at least the corpse has been refrigerated. And we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
He's right. You could smell it. That something is missing, even under the overpowering odor of the corpse.
Yeah. Something's going on.
Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
That's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in the line of work. I love doing interviews. People love me. They love bathing in my glory. Oh, my initial interviews? Yes, well, we talked to some people. No, people love bathing in my glory. I'm gonna go with this.
I hope your confidence will translate into results, officer. We weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. so that's on the to-do list for tomorrow. We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it.
Yeah, we have to investigate drug trade. That she feels like there's been some drug trading going on, like they're funneling ingredients through, like the Union are doing this at the shipping yard, and funneling it to gangs who are turning it into drugs. And she's pulled strings to stop all traffic leaving the docks by raising drawbridges, but only for a couple of days, and in that time we need to investigate and find out what's going on, and then she'll talk to us when we point her towards whichever truck driver is potentially making these rounds.
I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Would he say that if I don't actually run anywhere and just walk everywhere? That would be interesting to know. I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast, the rest has to keep up, or I'm training for long distance runs, I want to raise money for charity. I like that. Oh yeah, that's how we roll in 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant. No, I'm raising money for charity. Fun running.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age.
Hey.
And in those hills.
Mm-hmm.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Yeah, the snakeskin shoes are pretty dope. So what are the powers exactly with the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Okay, 1,000, why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Good, we need to do that. How would you describe the word gritty without using the word itself? In other terms, how can a movie be gritty? It needs to be dark, tense, suspenseful, and very down to earth and real, with the like the less savory aspects of human nature. That's how I would describe it.
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
That helped a lot. Hey, you're welcome. How can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
Interesting. So yeah, we can't bring people directly. But we tell them come to the station and, you know, turn themselves in. That's an interesting system. Like I said, it's power projection. That's weird. I like that, though. I kind of like that. I see, and if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
So if I kill someone on duty?
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes all these rules? The coalition government?
Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Yeah. So was it the citizens or the coalition government that really allowed this? Probably a joint between both, I guess, but yeah. But let's say it was the people.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the Moralintern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
So the Moralintern, what is that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
So they're kind of like Interpol, I guess? If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
Interesting. What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
And what is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Yeah. Oh, look at us, we're so benevolent and nice.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Yes. In other words, this is what we can be if you don't piss us off. So who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The Moralintern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Let's not ask.
The lieutenant breathes out a chestnut-scented cloud of cigarette smoke and looks at the city he's sworn to guard.
I have an opinion on the Moralintern.
Do you?
Things about out there point to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police them, or they've done an awful job. Have you ever seen the place? This isn't humanism. I mean, you're not wrong. We are the stooges of the world's biggest bourgeoisie organization, protecting bourgeois rights. Okay. Probably going to go with that because we are bringing back communism. Mutter silently. Immigrants, liberal kids, fucking men are turning into women. Whoa, okay, not going there. On second thought, I don't have one. No. They're bourgeoisie, fucking, you know, looking after themselves.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes.
Yeah, but we protect some more than others. Maybe we should make our own law with blackjack and hookers.
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
Say nothing and look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below. Kitsuragi's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. 2 glowing circles.
Wait, does the anime thing, does he put his finger to the thing and it's like, ping, his glasses light up?
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid. Kuno.
Oh, fucking Kuno.
It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Fucking Kuno. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
Okay.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Ptolemy Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat. As he mounts the horse to head home, rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41, with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back.
Had you on audio only and the way you described the anime thing was figuratively playing in your head? Yeah. It's the stereotype, isn't it? They took the glasses up and then ching, the catch the light just right and reflect back.
Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
Mm-hmm. I hope our investigation will help improve the situation, at least do some good, or we won't change anything here. I'm gonna go with that. Let's be pessimistic.
Probably not. Anyway, positive change happens slowly. We never really get to see the impact of our actions.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
All right. So that's that one done. Back from ordering lunch. Ooh, what did you order, Urinti? What is lunch today? Mine is chicken wraps. I made chicken salad wraps today. I haven't had any in a while. I've been making other stuff like pasta and rice dishes and stuff. Alright, now I guess I go here. See you in the morning. Yes. Do I need to talk to him or? No. Bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm totally going into my room. Yeah. Run, be free. I hope he's not looking out of the window. Oh my god, if we'd have left the body hanging up by this point and went to go get those boots, I've just realized his room is on the side of the building where he might have a view of the courtyard. Would he be just looking out the window like, oh, for God's sake, he's stealing the boots? Oh. Oh, the lady's gone as well, from the one in the wheelchair. Lunch today is pasta with red tomato, herbs, and cloudy apple soda. Oh, that sounds so good. Nice. Enjoy. Alright, so we moved the body from over there to in here. It's now in a freezer. I'm getting those boots, guys. I'm sorry, we're doing this. I committed myself early and I haven't forgotten, even a stream and a half later. I probably want to get my flashlight on, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of the bag. Oh, aha. See where we're going. Found the room back there that time. That was pretty cool. We also need to figure out how to get up into the chimney area.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Try to remove the dead man's boots again. Actually, can they tell us anything new? Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, loony rooney.
No.
Come back later, Coppo.
Alright.
Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features, if possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
This is not creepy at all. Currently trying out a new layout where your stream is full screen on one screen, the chat is detached on the other. It's nice so far. Do you know what? I do that. Usually, like up here, I have a TV here with another PC, so I usually watch Twitch on there in full screen, and then on my PC here, I'll pop out the chat from that person's page, and like, I keep it narrow, put it over to one side, and then stretch it to the top so that it clips top to bottom and stays like that, and then I snap other windows off to the other side so they expand out, you know, and fill the rest of the screen. Or downstairs, I watch on my Xbox, and I do that with the chat on my laptop. It's so much better. It's so good. Having multiple monitors is a boon. It really is. Alright, let's try removing these boots.
The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from the inside the fridge.
Pull on the right boot.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot.
Pull on the left boot.
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. See? The corpse doesn't care if you try to take his boots. He doesn't need them. He's probably glad to get rid of them.
I mean, there must be, like, his feet are all swollen and everything. I'm helping here, okay? Just the seating position first.
He's too heavy to move by yourself.
Damn.
A great mass of dead muscles, with hoarfrost covering his milky eyes.
Alright, try to twist the boots.
This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh.
Okay, take the stock of the damage.
Not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly.
Okay.
Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible. Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Ah! Oh no. Yeah, I'm just going to go to the Whirling in Rags' kitchen, and I'm going to wash these boots in the sink they put pots and pans in while they're cooking. Oh my god, we did it, guys! We got the boots! Nice. Oh, hey, I can inspect these.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man.
I didn't notice this.
From the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
What is the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Who are you?
Gone.
Yeah. Okay. I can interact with these.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Yeah. The mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do, or I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustle, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. Or the mug didn't belong in the trash, it was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Wow. No. I'm going to push this in the face of every merchant.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why? It wasn't going to offend anyone there. Why don't you just get back to your case?
Because this is content game. The handwritten... Oh, did we ever read this note on the fridge?
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece
Do
of
not use this fridge to store bodies.
The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Is this for the game thing upstairs?
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
Interesting. Who wrote that note?
According to the note, someone named Sulislav.
There's a filament memory?
The note doesn't specify.
But we encountered that upstairs. The art style seems a bit sketchy for this game. Yeah, I see what you did there. They'll find the ants in your room? Oh no. Ants are no good. They just come from all over the place, don't they? Gotta find the source and get some powder to kill them. Powder is one of the best. I've got it for my... I told you about that, I think. When my shed had all the ants in it, they're all gone now. Because that powdered stuff that you just squirt over the mound, they carry it down in with them, and it just kills all the ants deeper in. Liquid doesn't do that.
It's part of a radio computer.
Or not as well.
When not in use, filaments are stored at temperatures below 0.
Oh, so if I take that out of there, I need to put it in a freezer, or it's gone. Who's the illiterate ginger kid? Fucking Kuno.
The note does not specify. Are you serious? You sure you don't want to hazard a guess here, detective?
No idea.
Really? You sure it isn't a certain red-haired little gremlin who refers to himself in the third person?
Nope, drawing a blank.
The damage is truly extraordinary. It's a miracle you don't shit yourself.
You have the powder, but so far they don't seem to care much. Ugh. They're probably coming from somewhere much further afield then. Yeah. Where is the frozen ice cream maker?
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Yeah, it's the red freezer. Let's have a look at the boots.
These boots were probably left on the corpse because they were impossible to pull off while it was hanging. They're not exactly
without breaking
pleasant
the
to look
corpse
at right now, much less smell. Hopefully soon you'll know more about them.
Will I ever be able to wear them?
The size seems about right. Once you get the foul-smelling flesh gunk out.
Isn't there a saying about walking in another man's shoes?
You've seen too much to be that naive. Even if you don't remember it, you'll never know what it was like to be him.
Put the boots away. Okay. So yeah, we need to deal with these. We can't even sell them the way they are, let alone anything else, so... yeah. That's the other ice cream maker, but I'll leave that alone for now. I don't even know what that's leading to. Seems a little bit off track. We've gotten very off track lately. I mean, the mighty quest for epic boots was the pinnacle here that we've had for now. I can put the flashlight away now and put the bag back in my hand. Back to Hobocop mode. Oh, keep going there for the front door for some reason. I'm gonna need to give these boots a good scrubbing. I mean, we've probably done this for nothing. It's just fun to do. Just gonna borrow your kitchen real quick. Yeah. Is there anything I can do in here, though? No, I can't seem to use the kitchen. Do I have to speak to him first?
Can I help you?
So another thing at the whirling.
Great.
No.
Yes.
Wash the boots in a kitchen somewhere. I mean, there's the kitchen, just it won't give me anything to interact with. Maybe I just can't for the night? What's up, King? How's it going, dude? King, we got the dead man's boots. Explain the plot so far. We got the dead man's boots. Right, so you missed the whole last stream. Oh, right, okay, yeah, that's true. So last stream we managed to get the body down from the thingy and had a good long conversation with him, got a picture of it, that kind of stuff, and we've got pictures of the tattoos. We need to figure out what that might mean. We met with the with the company negotiator, the one they sent to negotiate with the strikers. She told us that she's pulled all the strings to have the bridges raised to stop the traffic getting out of the docks, because she wants us first to investigate whether or not drugs or ingredients for drugs are being brought through the docklands. So we need to find the trucker that's doing that, but it's night time now, so we can't do that. And then she'll tell us what we need to know about the whole situation. We still need to speak to the union guys as well, but we've got to get past Measurehead, apparently. The lady on the boat, yeah, the woman who is like came over to negotiate with the striking dock workers. So she wants us to investigate whether or not drugs are being moved through the area. So yeah. Let's see, what else have we done? We've put the body in a freezer. We found out that the shop nearby as well, the bookshop, the basement is probably haunted, but it turns out it's probably also somebody living up the chimney. We need to go and solve that mystery, but right now we just focused on finding the freezer to move the body in there. So we moved the body into the freezer. I've now gone back after we've done a nighttime debrief with Kim, and we've gone over what we've done so far, and I stole the boots. Now we need to clean them. But yeah, Kim's in his room now. He's gone. Yeah, we paid off the guy as well here at the Whirling in Rags. So now we have all the... you know, like the bills have been paid, so we're good. We had to sell Kim's spinning rims in order to get that, though. He had some like spinning rims that he would trade in for us. Can I pick up all of these? I can. Oh my god, I can pick up the bottles in the room and sell those as well. I didn't think to do this earlier. Hey, what is that on the ground? Oh, that's another bottle. Yeah. I don't want to try the ceiling fan just yet. As you can tell, our tie is still, you know, thoroughly out of reach. We also internalized a new thought as well. Some kind of superstar. We are going for Superstar Hobocop, who has his shit compressed quite tightly. Do I want to try this again?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
An impossible electrochemistry. Stop the expression from happening. Or use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop the steam from fogging up the mirror. That's 3% as well. Oh my god, no. Let the mirror be for now. I think you can hold a button like Control, Alt or Tab to highlight things in the environment. Ah, Tab. Yes. Oh, thank you. I didn't know about that. I do have detective mode on where it highlights things when we come close to them, but yeah, okay. Oh. Also, right-click works since the Final Cut update. Oh, let's see. Oh, so it does. That's cool. Thank you, Landrazel. Alright. Well then, I guess we just sleep the night.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
That doesn't even look like a bed. It looks like a collapsed sofa. But sure. whatever.